visualisation is one of the most important tools that you can use in sport, and you can use it in a myriad of ways. There's the sort of classic visualisation that you use to improve your technique. So a great example was when I was working with my sports psychologist and I was struggling with a part of my rowing stroke which is called the catch. And she got me to think about someone who was brilliant at it and look at them on a screen. And then she almost got me to fade it out, put it out of focus and put myself in there. And so I started to be able to see myself doing the catch in the way I wanted to. And then she got me to get inside myself and do it that way. So I could first of all see myself do it and then I could feel myself do it. And that was really, really powerful. I think I also used it in a very clever way for when I was doing hard training. So I waited till my body was almost at its worst physical state, and that usually happened on the third or fourth training session of the day, and then I'd start to visualise the perfect stroke, work out how my body could still do it in this fatigued state, and that really, really helped me well in the last 250 metres of a race when actually your brain's gone completely at that point and you're just relying on your training. When I first started visualisation, I think relaxing was really, really important, and I had actually a 17-minute audio that I would listen to and it would take me through the different parts of the body and help me relax. As I got better and better at it, it's like a muscle, you can switch into it more quickly, and I didn't need the 17 minutes anymore, and I could almost listen to the first 1 or 2 sentences of this relaxation CD, and then I was ready to visualise. So it was something that at certain times when I felt that I was very stressed, the relaxation I'd take the time on beforehand to get the best out of visualisation. At other times I was ready to go and I didn't have to use the relaxation in the same way. I think visualisation when you first start doing it can feel like a really foreign concept, and actually visualisation makes you think you're just thinking about something visual, but actually it's about the whole senses. How will it feel? How will it smell? What will it taste like when you're doing it? What will you see? Are you seeing it from inside you or are you looking at yourself? So if you're going to become that skilled at something, it takes time and practice. Malcolm Gladwell tells you it takes 10,000 hours to become world class at something. I'm not going to tell you need to do 10,000 hours of visualisation. However, the more you do, the more you practice it, the better you'll become, and the easier it will be to slip into it and access your visualisation techniques. One of the more unusual ways I use visualisation was after I'd been injured or ill, and the sports psychologist I worked with got me to scan my body and look at the part that had been damaged. And really interestingly, the first time I did it, it was with a rib that had been broken. Now the rib was mended, it had been mended for more than a year, but as I scanned down my body, I saw that rib in a different colour. It was grey, and instead of white, where the other ones were. And actually what my sports psychologist had me do was take that grey rib out, get rid of that website or that pattern of the damaged part of my body, and put in a clean white rib that matched the one on my left hand side, on my right hand side. And what it allowed me to do is believe, and my body believe at a very subconscious level, that the rib was now fixed. And the output of that was my body started patterning differently. So I'd still, a year later, been avoiding the part that my body saw as grey, or my brain saw as grey. And as we put a white one in, my muscles started to work properly and the results were amazing.